How to crank flip. Well, it's pretty much the only trick I can do, so I suppose I'll give you guys some pointers, some tips, teach you how to do this wonderful trick. Now, I know you're thinking, well, I could be doing a bar spin, maybe a tail whip, something that'd give you some real street cred. But when you're like me, you can't do those tricks, they're too difficult, you resort to doing crank flips, which is totally fine. I mean, you can get some steez in them. So now with crank flips, what you want to do is it's all about the scoop. You do a little bit of a back pedal when you first hop. You get your pedal like that with your foot on it, and you just scoop it. Now, I'm going to do a couple flat ones to give you the idea. So now you can practice them like that. That's the awesome thing about this trick. You don't even need to hop to practice them, which is why it makes it so great. There's no risk. So you just do that a few times, and then once you're feeling comfortable, just do a hop and do the exact same thing. Just get that scoop going. So just some extra tips. Catching them after you scoop them and they're coming around, you just look straight down at the pedal. As soon as you see it coming around, you just stick your front foot on, and your back foot should just kind of find the back pedal. That's pretty much all there really is to them. You just practice them and get used to flicking them and catching them. And like I said, it's awesome because you don't even have to hop to practice them. And then a couple other extra pro tips. So what you want to do, what I do anyway, is I kind of keep my weight back, so that way it avoids nose diving, because landing flat or nose heavy after a crank flip is not fun. No bueno to that. It's kind of like, I don't know, when people do bar spins and you see how their chest is kind of out over the bars. That's how I try to do my crank flips. You kind of keep your chest out but your weight back, if that makes sense. And you just flick them and catch them, and pretty much all there is to it. And it shouldn't take you too long to learn them. It took me maybe a few sessions to kind of get them down. But once you learn them really well, you can kind of just throw them anywhere in anything, because they're that easy. So that's just a few different things you can do with crank flips. You know, the options are endless, really. So, you know, learn them, throw them, do whatever you want with them, or don't learn them. Hate on them if you want, because I know a lot of people hate on them, but let's be real, they're probably one of the coolest tricks out there. And just keep riding your bike.